gaming here, and a bit of a PSA, if you will. Take good care of your equipment. No excuses on my part, been kinda slacking on the dusting, and it seemed like my PS2 just sorta got a little dusty inside and overheated. Brought out the shop vac, got everything nice and clean, nice and cool. This is officially my latest stream, at least on YouTube here, and I did say, come hell or high water, we're finishing the Forest of Pain today, so we're back on block 95. Just sort of ran my way back, so we found our way back through the magic of television, if you will. And again, this is a revisit, so in this square there would be a boss battle here were you to go through it for the first time. Now we just kinda got empty space. The pain of it is we were this close to a save point, which I will take now just in case everything's not 100%. I think we're good to go now, but better safe than sorry. That's the mantra I should have had earlier. So once again, guys, be good to your gear, it'll be good to you. Well shit, 140 hit combo, that's gonna be fun, isn't it? 9 enemy parties, no KOs, and 8 awakenings. Okay, let's do to it. Fairy's Orb here in block 96, Forest of Pain finale. The old finale of pain here. It's been a fun month running this, I'm not gonna lie. First couple sessions I'm like, how am I gonna string this out? And then I remembered, yeah, once you hit block 50, it's a lot tougher. Really tough to get a surprise round against these things at this point. Up against a high one. That's where I'm gonna be focusing, that effing high one. Also going to be keeping an eye on the gauges a lot better than I typically do. I'm normally just worried about plugging the old hit points away. Hey, there's an awakening. We're going to let it play through because it's the first awakening of the new stream. We'll periodically let them play through here. Grab myself a drink of iced tea while that's going, so my throat doesn't get all scratchy. Goodness knows my voice in its best condition is weird enough. Do a good bit of damage there. Up to 200 virus cores. I guess that's one thing we lost. We lost some of the old virus cores we had there. And the Vacabado. Not doing much in the way of damage to that sucker. I suppose if we had a Shadow Warlock here, that would help us out. We do not. Not terribly concerned about it, because we know with this gun we can build up skill triggers like nobody's business and actually get to that Rengeki in time. So as long as Shino's got the healing and Alcade makes a great distraction, we're going to get ourselves to that second awakening, and it just sort of helps us hit that 8 awakening total. Not going to lie, we just barely hit it in 91 to 94. You know, the part of the stream that took. Apologies again for those of you who pop in. I do appreciate you popping in, and I feel terrible. I generally try to get these in early, so they're out of the way, and you can get on with your day, and quite frankly, so it's not cutting into my family's time, you know? My son's doing school from home this year with the whole pandemic, and my wife certainly got better things to do than listen to me drone on about video games. Spoiler, I end up doing that all day anyway. Got a trap chest of the 3-second variety. And it's down. Got ourselves a power Hisa out of it. She knows healed the living daylights out of us, which means we need to heal the living daylights out of her skill points. Where's that icon of purity? Mash the square button like I'm charging up an attack for Legend Dragoon. Any of y'all play that game? That was a classic. Couple Vacabot out here, so our physical damage is going to be kind of pointless here. We're just going to be skill triggering to get to those awakenings. Like right here. Hi, how you doing? Here's a giant type. And then stupid me forgets to double trigger. Well, that went well, didn't it? Let's see here. I know I got something. There we go, Wonder Potion. Let's do another Lotus Flower, and this time hit the double trigger. Don't be dummies, kids. Double trigger. That's what we're building towards. We're mainly doing it for the Rangekis there. Can you imagine the damage we'd actually be doing if these guys could take physical damage? Gonna be dipping into the inventory here real quick. Yeah, as soon as it'll let us. Now that's just messed up. It took that long? That's a little messed up. There's our awakening. Let's go ahead, hit quick skip on that. So they're halfway dead at this point. One more awakening should do the trick. Just a matter of getting to that awakening. And keeping Alcade alive, because my goodness is she taking the brunt on this one, you know? Wait our minute and a half so we can use an item. I hate that little recharge meter. I'm so used to the R1 games and Fragment where you just get to go ahead and use the item when the menu pops up. I'm a little spoiled there. She now beat us to it. We wasted a potion there, but hey, better waste a potion than, you know, need it and not use the thing in time. So yeah, immediate plans here. We're gonna finish up the Forest of Pain. Our next stream is gonna be Sunday if everything goes according to plan, and we're gonna change it up a little because it's Halloween week, and I can't think of a more Halloween-ish game. I was gonna say Halloween-y, but I've been immature enough on these streams. We'll take the high road this one time, just for the finale of Pain. The most Halloweenish game I got for the PS4 would probably be Diablo 3, so we're gonna run some Diablo 3 next week. How often? You'll just have to tune in and find out. That's the beauty of streaming. I could promote my own stuff mid-sentence.
Is everyone okay?
Picked up the old bonus for the Rangekis there. Rangeki'd the hell out of that. That's a thing, you could use Rangeki as a verb, right? Oh, we just did. Kick the giant flower, kick the little chimps. Not quite back up to full, but 992, that's a good place to be. Check out what's in this dead room here. dead-end room with a couple high ones. Feel free to insert your best high ones joke there. I'm personally once again going to take the high road because I'm still afraid this thing is going to crash again in a moment's notice. Until this stream's done, that's going to be in the back of my mind, even though I did shot back the hell out of those vents. Got everything nice and dusted out, cleaned off the table, set up some jazz, set the mood, got the lighting right. You know, how normal people clean. That's not weird at all. Stop judging. Looks like we got another Rengeki trigger there. High one's not our primary target for these, and I'm not gonna lie, if I do get the gauge built up at all, I'm probably gonna skip an awakening on the high ones and save it for those Vacabados, since that's the only way we're doing damage to those suckers. Play smarter, not harder.
Oh yeah, piece of cake.
Sounds like Shino is once again craving baked goods, as every battle is turned into a piece of cake. That joke got my son laughing. Once again, green dot on the door means it's about to shut behind us. What a surprise, it's trap room! Fortunately, we're in no hurry at this point, so let's see what we got coming down the old pipe. Couple more high ones.
You're open!
We surprise them because we didn't call ahead. Kind of poor manners on our part now that I think about it. And in case you're wondering why I'm constantly going Lotus Flower here, the answer's simple. It's probably my weakest skill trigger. And I want as many of these to hit off as possible so we can get those Rengeki triggers going. Like that, right there. See, it says Rengeki and we know we're getting something added to the morale gauge. That's a little bonus just for playing the game right. Now we're gonna hop over where Alcade is just punching this one in the teeth with tiny swords. See if we can't just help out a little and get ourselves, yep, yet another Rengeki. Double trigger into the justice. Boom, boom, and boom. Take it down with a few more shots for good measure. Got a couple treasure chests in the room. Let's see if either of them are trapped. Nope. Just boring old treasure chests. Oh yeah. So I thought that was just regular Steam door because I wasn't paying very much attention and my short-term memory's gone. Also, my short-term memory's gone. Feel free to let me know how funny that joke wasn't. Got a couple more high ones.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Not gonna lie, I didn't think we'd get the surprise round there. I thought I messed that up. Just kept hitting the X even though I saw the one in the back was really aware of us, and I guess we were just lucky enough to get it on the one up front. Not gonna argue. Now I know I said I wasn't gonna trigger the awakening against these things, but they've kind of been the whole block aside from that one battle, so I kind of feel like you got it at this point, right? Like if it comes up, you kinda gotta. Cause 8 gonna make it, 8 isn't gonna make itself. That wasn't even an intentional one, I just accidentally bumped the button there. That's why we did the double justice. Justice so nice, we triggered it twice. Well, despite our best efforts, we managed to finish that battle without triggering the awakening. We got that morale bar as high as possible, and Shino just kind of ran out of hit points to heal. So we didn't get that morale gauge up the full way, which means next battle we're probably getting there right quick and in a hurry. Use the icon of purity, get our skill points up. I'm assuming I had an audience member there for a second, because I saw my wife behind me just sort of pointing in the opposite direction, which means my son was probably peeping in. He's got his schoolwork starting, which again, one of the main reasons I try to do these early. Apologies in advance if I'm a little disjointed at this point, but I'm kind of infringing on their morning at this time. But we're 16 seconds into what is effectively part 2 of the finale of Pain. Block 97. 3 more to go. This whole crazy adventure that started way back at 1, because that's how numbers work. Couple more high ones. Man. Couldn't resist that one. Used to work with a guy really cool, perpetually stoned, and like every sentence he ended with, man. He was awesome. Probably still is awesome. Don't know why I'm talking in the past tense. He got a new job. It's not like he disappeared from the face of the planet. Unless his new job was disappearing off the face of the planet. Couldn't tell you. Can you get paid for disappearing off the face of the planet? Is that technically... is that what WitPro is classified as? Let me know down below, although you may be giving away a couple secrets in the process. Pick up the 229er on that. Let's kick... oh, we got another King Chim Chim. See, everything happens for a reason. My PS4 overheated just so I could kick a giant Chim Chim in a bathrobe. Isn't that great? For those of you who believe in fate, I'm kind of taking the piss out of that too. But yeah, that's 2 King Chim Chims already for me. Which isn't not awesome. Let's head up so I don't head the wrong direction. Which I did a couple episodes back, if you haven't seen it.
Well, come at me.
Yeah, that time it turned just in time, and my reflexes just not quick enough to stop it in time. So, no surprise round here. Not that we really need it, not that we were really hoping for it. It's not going to make or break us. But it's a nice little bonus, and it lets us know we're playing the Adept Rogue class, at least somewhat roguey. I suppose roguishly is better. Yeah, somewhat roguishly. Rewind 45 seconds in your head to where I said roguey, and let's just pretend that didn't happen. See, now I know I have an audience because my son was literally standing still watching me shoot high ones. Oh well, can't get too mad at him. Because I'm sure he's going to settle down and do his schoolwork now, right? He said yes. That's my boy. He said yes, and I forgot my double trigger. So at least one of us was being responsible there. go ahead, check out this dead-end room here. Can't remember if I did or not. Really suck if I did get through all these blades just to find out I didn't need to be here, but right away, pretty certain that we weren't here before. Alcade gives her mantra, which is just effectively playing a game. Get a couple shots in with the scythe, why not? It's our phase weapon. Gotta enjoy the phase weapon when you can. Not every day you could just trot one of those out. Unless, of course, you're playing .hack GU Last Recode, especially in Volume 3, then in fact, every day of the year, you could just trot out phase weapons like they're nothing. Fun to be a protagonist in a game, isn't it? You get all the good stuff. I mean, if you think about it, the original The World in the .hack series, nobody's attire ever changed. Like, Balmung and Orca had to win a once-in-a-lifetime event to get rare character models. And Orca turned it down. He's like, nah, I'll just be Blade Master without pants. And here we are in GU, where Haseo literally gets a new outfit every time you turn around. Hell, this outfit apparently wasn't wasn't badass enough, so they made a Volume 4 just to give him a giant trench coat. Awesome sword, though. Like, it's a wicked sword. I may do some Volume 4 stuff, just random dungeons. That's not a bad idea. After the holidays, I do plan on getting back to GU, so if you're enjoying the content, don't worry, it'll be back. I promise you, I wouldn't leave this alone. I'll be doing PS4 streams of this as long as the PS4 is supported for streaming. Given the fact that the PS3 was just announced to be losing support from the PlayStation Store recently, I think we got a little bit. But we're gonna have some fun. Now that I'm finally going the right way again. We got a couple of Bados here, don't we? So we know we're not doing actual damage to these guys. It's awakening or bust. Fortunately, the morale gauge is already up over half, so if we could just keep them occupied and keep them getting hit from 2 spells simultaneously, just like that, well, that gives Shino something to do. Let her heal up the world while we're just charging away, trying to trigger those Rengekis. Again, the gun we got equipped actually gives us quicker skill trigger resets. So we can make sure every time that Rengeki comes up for use, we hit it and we get the morale boost from it. Now that healing spell is going to push us right over the edge on the morale gauge, and we're going to hit another awakening. Throat's getting kind of dry, so I'm going to let this play out. So there you go, they got a little more than half to go. Not gonna lie, that's gonna suck. We may have to hit them with 3 awakenings here just to get rid of them. Look at that, we completely dodged that spell fired right at us by hitting a timely Rengeki. The beauty of combo play. Now Shino's out of SP. Better be giving her an item. Do we have a fully recover SP? So what do we got? Yeah, that'll help. $250 and she's already about chewed through it. But you know what? It's doing the work we need it to do. And we ought to be there. There it is. Switch back to the guns and hit the awakening. Alright. Let's go ahead and hit a wonder potion just to get everything up where it needs to be. And the good news is we know next time we get one of these going, it's going to take them down. The bad news is we got to get it there. Another bad thing about the awakenings, they group us all together so we can't just spread everything out. Horrible timing on my part. I really should have dodged better. 100% on me there. Just like 100% of that morale gauge just being built up by Sheena. Getting her skill points is so crucial to you in battles like this because she's literally the thing that's getting you across the finish line. There's awakening number 3 and that's our battle.
Was too close.
The Abados have had enough. And yeah, that was a bit of a slog, not gonna lie. That was a worthy battle for 3 max level characters. Just couldn't do jack without the awakenings. Get through here to block 98. Obviously going to refill Sheena's skill points here, and we'll probably take a break after the Fairy Queen Orb to take a look at our objectives, see how we're doing. I gotta think we're close on those 8 awakenings, just to the re-emergence of the Abados. You know? Fairy Queen Orb. Hey, it's another H-shaped block. Let me know if you called that. Yeah. We hit 8 awakenings. We just need to hit 140 hit combo. And then we could actually skip the rest of it. What do you know? We done good. This point 140 hits is going to be kinda... Well, I guess it won't be that bad since everything's either immune to damage or just taken forever and a day.
My philosophy is to go full strength.
You'll lay a Bado there. Let's see if we can get up to 140 here. Hopefully Sheena can hang on to those heals. Ignoring the Rangeki trigger, not a smart strategy for us outright, but we gotta get 140. And I know those triggers will disrupt it. I think those triggers will disrupt it. I just don't want to disrupt it. We're at 130, we're almost there. Look at that, we got there and we got another skill trigger. Meant to be on that one. And I know you're sitting there thinking, what about the high one? Well, not really worried about the high one. We'll take care of it with the awakenings just as easily. Mainly just want to keep Alcade from getting constantly mashed on by that Abado. Oh, yeah, fully recover all allies SP. Cool. Turns out I do have that item. Thought that would be a dumb item for me to just dump, but in all fairness, the last couple blocks I have just been giving things away to my allies to make room. Haven't really been paying attention because we're revisiting the end game of, Volume 3. What more do I really need stuff for? Earn all reps, which means we've got enough morale for Awakening number 2. Only 163 hit points left on the Leia Abado. Or Abado. I'm gonna go with Abado. That sounds better to me. Now we just gotta trigger some Rengekis. Can't have Shino doing all the work for us, you know? There we go. And this is kind of the dream setup here. Alcade's our distraction, she's tanking for us. We just get to sit back and skill trigger to set up Rengekis. And Shino heals Alcade for what damage the Abado does to it. Which isn't a whole lot because it can't decide whether it's attacking us or Alcade. See, now we've got it really confused and it can't even land a hit. Which unfortunately means we're not getting as much support on the support end, but we're still getting those skill triggers in. Still getting those Rengeki. No, just for the sake of argument. Let's see if an attack spell will work. Let's try Anizot. Yeah, that was effective.
We'll do better next time, okay?
We'll do better next time. Thanks, Shino. That made me feel better. Force 5-second trap. Oh boy. Got it. Mine sort of went out on me there for a second, but there's more than enough time to get that reset in the head. Gray matter eventually started working again, and we are through. So yeah, we've hit all of our objectives as long as nobody in the party faints. The rest of the Force of Pain is just kinda there for fun. Kind of just want to avoid this battle because of the Abado. You know? Get our little jump clogs. And yeah, this is the right direction. First try and everything. No camera tricks needed. Moving on here to block 99. Fairy Queen orbit. Got a lot of rooms we don't really need to check out here. Nice to see a little bit of variety coming in here at the end, but, you know, we're good. We have painted all the forest we need to. Really don't want to be dealing with those abados either. I'm gonna duck out of that room. That guy came swooping in out of nowhere, huh? I could equip a no encounters item, but to me that feels kind of cheap. I think if we get into an encounter at this point, it was sort of meant to be, and we'll fight our way through, but I'm not looking for trouble. Those guys are, hell, they're quick. They're out of the damn exit of the room instead of just circling around it. Block 99, they don't play around. But we squeeze through. Turns out we know what we're doing too. Door's right over there. Just sneak by. Treasure chest might have been nice, but saving the time and getting to our goal is all the sweeter. There's the door. Made it pretty clean. Hit all of our block bonuses 96 to 99. Pick up 5 more Wonder Potions, a Nil Embrace, a Steel Crest, and a Rosary of Spirit. Block 100. I wonder if anything's even left here. Would be nice if they had some sort of battle for us. See, this is what would have taken you to the final battle there. I believe that would have been Cernunnos. I guess that was pretty anticlimactic, but still, here we are, floor 100. Thank you guys for watching. This has been really kind of fun, streaming the whole Forest of Pain with you. Just to be a dick, I'm gonna go ahead and use the platform rest here, even though there's nothing left to do. Thank you all very much. This has been a Grumpy Old Guy Gaming. We're gonna call it here on the stream. Again, if you enjoy what we do, check out the channel. A lot of RPG material, a lot of fragment material, and all month of October, the entire retro section, every upload I do is going to be a Halloween themed game. You guys take care, hope you're well, and we'll catch you next time.